Alright guys, it's going to be talking about balanced versus imbalanced days in the market. So balanced days in the market are when buyers and sellers are pretty evenly matched, which then means it is probably going to be a choppy day with a lot of up and down action. And you can still make great money with this. So like if you're bouncing in between supply and demand zones, you can be trading that all day. But you just have to be careful, right? And imbalanced days are usually days when you're going to get the big moves, all day upside moves or all day downside moves. Either the buyers or sellers are going to be in control, and if you know the direction it's moving in, you can most of the time just find a decent entry and ride the trend, or at least take scalps in the direction of the trend. You don't want to try and be fighting the trend though. So if we're taking a look here, we'll just look at like a 5-minute chart. A good way to tell if you're in a balanced or imbalanced day is within like the first hour usually. This is how I was taught. You draw a horizontal line at the tippy top of the market. So we'll actually look at a 1-minute chart. Change this to white. So tippy top of the first hour was right here, right? And the very bottom of the first hour was right here. Right there. Okay. So we were trading in this range, right? For the whole first hour. Kind of break out of it, chop around, bounce up, back in the range, chop around the range, right? So pretty balanced day. We did end up moving down, right? But not a ton. But you can just tell if we're chopping around in a range like this for the first hour, then it's probably going to be a pretty balanced day. And you see we did chop around most of the day, right? Let's look at another day. Let's look at here. So this was on, I don't know, Thursday maybe? So high of the first hour here. Low of the first hour here. Right? So again, you can tell chop, 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 hit, chopped, kind of slowly chopped our way up. Kind of broke out of the range, then we started to run, right? So, you know, this is just, you don't really have to focus on this too much. It's just kind of a key, something you can look at if you want to try and understand what direction we're moving in, if we're balanced or not. Or if you're looking at this like the first 30 minutes, right? The high is here. The low is like down here. And we kind of chopped in this range, right? The whole morning. Kind of broke out, dropped back down, chop, chop, had some resistance here. Then we finally broke out. So once you finally break out and, you know, move up, you could, you know, maybe it's not a balanced day anymore, but the first hour was definitely balanced, right? And then it became imbalanced, buyers took control. But that's really it. Kind of just first 30 minutes, first hour, you can draw those high points, low points, and kind of tell if it's a balanced day or imbalanced day from there. So on to the next video.